morning, boys and girls. This is Miss Lucas, and I am going to introduce elapsed time. And I've made a little anchor chart to kind of help us, and it kind of goes like this. If you'll look right here, it has elapsed time, which is the amount of time that passes between one time and another time, from start to end. Kind of like from the beginning of school in the morning till the end of school in the afternoon. But one of the things I wanted to do is to kind of help you try and figure those times out by giving you a tool here that will help. I have used a peak that looks like a mountain, and that's going to represent 1 hour. For hills, we've done like a hill. It doesn't look like the peak, like the mountain. It just looks like a hill. And that's going to be 5 or 10 minutes intervals. And rocks are just tiny little hoops that are going to represent 1 minute. So in this anchor chart, we have started at 4:40, which will be at the beginning of our number line. And we want to end at 7:30 and say this is how long it took us to do our homework. So we're going to start at 4:40 and we're going to end at 7:30. Well, in order to find out how much time it is between 4:40 and 7:30, we're going to start by putting mountains, and it's kind of like skip counting. So if we go from 4:40 to 5:40, which is one mountain because it's 1 hour, and then from 5:40 to 6:40 is another mountain. Well, from 6:40 to 7:40 cannot happen because we only go up to 7:37. So the next thing would be, well, let's try to use some hills in there and let's count by 5 or 10. And I'm thinking 10 is going to be better for us. So we have 6:40, 6:50, 7 o'clock, 7:10, 7:20, and 7:30. Well, remember from 7:30, we're only going up to 7:37. So we can't use 10s anymore. So let's use a 5. So from 7:30 to 7:35 is 5 more minutes. Now from 7:35, we have to count to 7:37. So 7:35, 7:36 is 1 minute, which is a rock. And then another minute, which is another rock, which is another minute, will take us to 7:37. So if we've created our number line like this is going to be much easier. So we have 1 hour plus another hour, and that's going to equal 2 hours. And I've kind of color coded this, so maybe you can actually use your crayons when you get ready to do some of our work and some of our practice work that we're getting ready to do. If you color code, it might be a little bit easier for you to keep track. So we did our mountains in green, and we have 1 hour plus another hour, which is going to equal 2 hours. We don't have any more hours because we don't have any more mountains. But then we have hills. So we have 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. And then we have a 5 plus 5. And then we have plus 1 and plus 1. These up here are hours, and these are minutes. So now we need to add our minutes together. And I think we know how to count by 10s. So we'll go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oops, I can't do 10 again, so I have to do 5. So 50 plus 5 is 55, 56, and 57. So I have 57 minutes. So our elapsed time from our activity from 4:40 to 7:37 is going to equal 2 hours and 57 minutes. I hope you understood. If not, you can always go back and review the anchor chart